Hello, everyone. Steve Parr here, the Gwinnett Metro Baptist Network, and I'm happy to have with me today Gene Kim. And Gene is a member of Bethel Faith Korean Baptist Church here in Buford, Georgia, which is a part of our network. And Gene, who is a Korean pastor, has a ministry in Central America, in the Yucatan, I think near Mexico, as a matter of fact, or in Mexico. He'll tell you more about it in a moment. But he has been very instrumental in developing a seminary down in that area. I think it's near Cancun. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Gene. But this seminary is doing a tremendous work there in South America for our Mexican pastors. And there are some missions opportunities that you may be interested in, Pastor, short term or midterm or long term. Now, I will say Gene's Korean's is a native language. Limited English. I think you'll get what he's sharing, and I'll try to help also along the way. But he'll give you his email address at the very end, and he can certainly email you and have a conversation to learn more about this. Welcome, Gene. Glad to have you with me today.
Thanks for inviting me.
You bet. Tell me about the university, how it got started. What is the name of it, and how did it get started?
The name of the university is the Yucatan International University. We started the March 6, 2010. At that time, we had the groundbreaking. It took us about 5 years to get the completion, and after that, we spent about almost 5 years to get permit from the Mexican government. It was kind of a very difficult process because we had to prepare about 8,000 pages of papers and so many things. And as you know, Mexico, most of the Latin American country, they are bureaucratic society, so it's been very difficult. But we finally got we have a permit, but the rest of the permits is still going on. But we finally had to have first this group of students about 2 years ago. Of course, it's just a handful, but our university is not really a seminary, but Christian university. The reason is that the Mexican government does not allow to have the seminary to give a BTH, bachelor's in theology, that kind of the subject. That's why we start with the university. In our university, with the student requires the study 2 years, but the Bibles and the related the Christianity issues. So actually, the thing is, Mexican government does not allow us to give them the bachelor's degree in theologies and at the same time English and computer things. So we have to get around the situation. So we start with university. Actually, what they don't like it is as you know, Mexico is the Catholic country. Other than Catholic region, they just refuse our offer. Their requests. So we had to start with the university, Christian university.
Thank you. Thank you for that clarification. And I said the word seminary, but you're right. It is a university. Of course, it is a step towards hopefully seminary. But the bottom line is, it does provide some theological framework and training for the pastors in that region, and it's very powerful. And Gene, I noticed you'd already built a facility there, a very nice facility. So although you had some obstacles to overcome with the Mexican government, you do have a facility in place right now. Is that correct?
Correct. They said our university is a first-class building in Mexico. I don't know, comparing to American universities, it's not very good. But in the Eastern Mexico and Latin American country, our school building is the top class buildings, yes. One of the top classes. But thing is, that is hardware, but the more important is software, which is professors and the system like that. So we are focusing recruiting the professors and pastors that they can start the culture. So we like to have a different culture from other universities in Latin American country, because I've visited many universities, but they are different because they are lack of passion, responsibility, of course, faith, and the deep-rooted Catholicism. there's so many things we could not accept. So we started New Christian University.
Well, that is fantastic, and it's awesome here in the Gwinnett Network. We have a Korean pastor here in a United States ministering there in South America among the Hispanic population, and that fits just beautifully. But as you're moving forward, I know you have some needs that our pastors may want to be engaged with. And pastors, I know we have some missions partnerships. Here's a very tangible opportunity. If you would like to do some teaching in a university setting. So first of all, Gene, what qualifications would a pastor need if he wanted to go and provide some instruction or teaching on your behalf? What kind of background would he need?
First of all, the Spanish is not required because students have to learn English. So our school is university. So as you know, university requires the master's degree. Anyone who has master's degrees can come to our university and teach. And because most of pastors they have the master's degree, so anyone who willing to serve the Lord in Mexico, we are welcome. Though there is no special requirement, but I like to emphasize that theologically it's not shouldn't be the heresy. So as long as you approve it and the Southern Baptist approves, we gladly accept them.
Very good. So just to be clear, if everybody didn't hear, you would not have to speak Spanish. English would suffice in this case, and a master's degree would suffice also. And so certainly Gene is looking for people with our Southern Baptist theological framework to work from as we work for these students and these pastors there. Now, Gene, if a pastor had interest, what are you looking for? Is it something a pastor could do for a week-long seminar, or do you need him for an entire semester? Or are you looking for some long-term staff? What are the possibilities for a pastor who might want to engage and teach there in the Yucatan University?
Okay, I prefer to invite the long-term pastors who they can teach not only theology, other subjects. And if that is not feasible, they can come serve us by 1 year or 6 months. But at least 3 months is one semester. They'll be fine. But I prefer to have the pastor who can serve more than 6 months. They'll be fine.
Okay, so you have 3-month opportunities, 6-month opportunities, 1-year opportunities, but it does need to be an extended time. And so
Right.
Pastors, you need to be free to do that, or maybe you know a pastor who does not have a church right now who would be free to do that and spend some time. And
Correct.
what are the costs involved getting down there for cost of living? What would that involve for a pastor who said, I'd like to give a semester to go and teach in that area? Do you have housing? How would that work?
That's a good question. The university has American style apartment. That's a fairly new apartment. 2 bedrooms and 2 rooms, 2 bedrooms, and 1 kitchen and living rooms. As the university provide them the apartments in campus. They don't need transportation. So that's the first. And the second thing is living in Mexico for me and my wife. Living expenses, as long as they don't travel long distance, probably about $300 sufficient. But the gas price is much higher than the price of US because the revenue from the gasoline will be a big help for the government. So here gasoline about $2 something, but there is almost $4. But if they travel to many places, that's a difference. But if they don't travel, it's about $300 US dollars. They be sufficient because of we don't use more than $300 per month.
Wow, that is huge. $300 a month. You think I can't afford to do that, but actually you can get a flight down to Cancun. $300 a month. That's again compared to U.S. cost of living here in Gwinnett metro area. That's you can do 3 or 4 months for what you do 1 month here. So that is affordable. Is what I'm saying for a pastor, and to go into pour into somebody or to someone who's a leader. So that is fantastic. Now, I know that you would be willing to send somebody pictures, video, and they've got a great video about your university, more information. So if they wanted that information, is there a website they could go to, and or how might someone contact you for more information about this?
They can contact me by telephone, emails, and personally, I can meet personally in the Atlanta area, not a problem, because I live in Houston area, so it's not far away from the Gwinnett County. So I can go there and meet them, and provide all kind of the information. Of course, it's because of the coronavirus issue, so everybody wants to be cautious. But I don't have a coronavirus because I tested, so I can go there. I can go and talk to them in person anytime. With 3 days prior the notice, I can go there anytime.
Good. Hey, give me an email address or a phone number somebody watching this video could get in contact with you with.
Okay, first telephone number in US 704-701-2071, and local number is 678-485-1558. In Mexico, 052. No, just give me the Mexican number.
That's okay. I think with the phone number, the local phone number, that's who will be watching this video. The 6 number will suffice here, so that's not a problem. Hey, Gene, as we wrap this up, is there any other thing you want to share? By the way, pastors, if you want to know more, contact Gene. There's no obligation. Just learn more. He'll be glad to give you information, send you videos, send you pictures of the facility, so forth, to meet with you personally so you can learn more on the phone or in person. But Gene, is there anything else you want to share as we begin to wrap this up for a pastor who might have interest in this or know someone in his church who would qualify, who might want to be engaged?
Okay, through my experience, the pastor, professor wants to know different things. As this pastor has this question and the other. So I think it'd be better if I give them my email address, like asmylordsemail.com.
Sure.
If they, asmilord@gmail.com. If anyone contacts me in Gmail, I can answer as much I can. And in any case they want us to talk to me in person, I would love to talk with them anytime.
Very good. Well, pastors, my aim is always to be presenting to you missions opportunities throughout the year. Not everybody can do everything, I say, but everybody can do something. And this may be the thing for you. And so we want to encourage you to take this into consideration. Gene, thank you for your time. Thank you for reaching out to me and to our pastors. And I pray that God will use this to connect somebody with you who could be an asset to help you with some of the teaching needs that you have at the Yucatan University, and that we would bless some students and advance the gospel there in Mexico and beyond. Thank you so much for your time today, my brother.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
All right, God bless.
Thank you. Bye-bye.